and UP
UP
and Odisha.
and Odisha.
Yes.
6.
सुप्रीम कोर्ट में सुनवाई स्टार्ट हो चुकी है.
Yes, Mr. Patwalia.
उसको हम लोग देखते
So
हैं.
UP, if it's being taken up,
UP will be taken up.
I'm happy.
Yes.
In this order: Delhi, Kerala, Manipur, Rajasthan, UP, Odisha.
Malas, I am in the Delhi matter. Malas, I have an IA. Malas, for
Let
this.
me start, otherwise the time gets lapsed because of
Malas, people who have already given the exam. Malas, there is an order. Malas, which has Malas said the orders will, the results will not be declared. Malas, 8,000 students took.
Please wait.
I'll come to that.
Let the Amika start.
Would be I can start with UP. Not here before his CP. Start with UP because it's very short. It's very short. The affidavit is there. We only want
No, it's very short means then Delhi will not be hard today.
very well. As you
Let's just wait. Yes,
So,
Mr.
Lordship, I will be quick. My lords. Lordship, may kindly have the Delhi affidavit, which has been filed, my lords. 14th October
Where is that
2025.
chart?
Yeah, the chart is there, my lords.
Where is that chart? Chart दिखाओ. इसमें.
Now, in chart, my lords, it is serial number.
Convenience compilation.
Serial number 20 in the chart. Running page 9.
अरे ये 7 के बाद 11 आ गया. टेक्स्ट आ गया. 7 के बाद 11 आ गया.
Have Lordship got that?
Yes, 9. Yes.
No, Lordship, serial number 20 is Delhi. Now, what they say is sanction post is 4313. Lordship, may mark that.
Yes.
And what they say is that ad hoc teachers are 1550. They have formed screening committee. They have advertised. That's not an issue, my lords. Appointments, they also says, is 2542 already filled up. And there are 1771 vacancies. Now, Lordship, only one clarification requires to be in Delhi. If Lordship may come to the affidavit filed subsequent to Lordship's order. The order says that 1443 who are working as contractual teachers, what is the status of them? So, pursuant to that, my lords, they have filed a subsequent affidavit of 14th October 2025. Lordship may have that.
Yes.
And Lordship may kindly come to para 4 of that affidavit. In fact, just above para 4, Lordship may see that para 18 at page 2 where that requirement was.
Affidavit shall also indicate.
Yes. 1443 have been subjected to screening by the screening committee and found suitable for appointment on soon. So they were to reply on this thing actually. Now, Lordship may kindly come to para number 4.
Yes.
That the state committee in its meeting of 28/5/25 decided that all the contractual stroke guest teachers working with Directorate of Education so and so shall be scrutinized by RCI to ascertain whether the central reapplication registered number of such candidate is active. That upon such scrutiny, a list of 1443 candidates were active CRR numbers have been prepared annexed to. So they appreciate that there are 1443 active RCI qualified teachers available. But what they do subsequently is, that's a problem alerts. If Lordship may kindly come to para number 6. What they say is that they will conducting some exams for them. Now, if Lordship may remember the earlier judgment and the 7th March order, it says very categorically that those who are working as contractual teachers, number 1, those who are RCI qualified, only a screening committee would be formed. And if they are found to be eligible as per RCI standard and norms and as per Supreme Court judgment, they have to be accommodated. In fact, the judgment also says even the age restriction has to be given. But what Delhi has done is they have formed an examination for these students or for these teachers, and subject to qualification, what they say that if you clear this exam, even though you are RCI qualified contractual teachers, only then you can be accommodated as regular teachers. That was not the spirit of the Lordship's order in earlier rounds, my lords. What it said that contractual teachers find a screening committee has to screen them. If they are found to be RCI qualified, you have to enroll them as a regular teacher. Only that clarification is to be required from Delhi that what they intend
Who's
to do
for
about
Delhi?
these.
Yes. Are you subjecting these 1443 to a further qualifying examination?
Lordships, what we have done is for all the regular appointments, there is an examination being conducted by DSSSB, and whoever qualifies, there's a minimum 40% qualifying mark. Now, your Lordships had said that whoever is already working, the competence as well as the eligibility both have to be tested by the screening committee. So, based on our interpretation of your Lordship's order, initially we got the screening committee to check them for the RCI, only the qualification part. Now that your Lordships on the last date had indicated that they should be screened by the existing contractual teachers should be screened and given regular appointments, this is the suggestion that we have made, that in order to test the competency as well, we
So
can.
did you get this competency part?
Yes,
from
your
the
Lordship,
order?
I have the 7th March order, please.
7th March order.
Yes. So some sort of
Part of my
relaxation
compilation.
is what we are proposing that can be given to them.
Record of proceedings में है ना?
That's part of my compilation also, Lordship. The order.
Part of your compilation.
Yes, that list of dates and followed by the orders, relevant orders.
Lordships will have internal page 13, top of the page.
Internal page 13.
Yes, your Lordship. Starts with the screening committee shall examine. The screening committee shall examine the case of each of the candidates who have been working on contract/daily wage basis to teach these children, and those teachers who are found to be competent/eligible and qualified to teach shall be given the pay scale of special teacher. The past experience of these teachers shall also be kept in mind. However, mandatory requirement for each of the candidates would be RCI qualification. So 1443 candidates have been found to be having an active RCI qualification. And what we are suggesting in our additional affidavit is that all of them can be permitted to sit for the exam, which is a minimum 40% qualifying criteria. And whoever passes the minimum 40% qualifying criteria,
But Madam, see
we
the
can
next
use
line.
extra marks.
The mandatory requirement is asked.
Yes.
That is the only mandatory requirement.
Yes, but competence.
Now, whether this qualifying in the examination, then that would be an additional mandatory requirement.
Lordship, that is the only way in our respectful submission to test the competence. And then,
How long have they been serving as teachers?
yes, Lordship,
20 years.
most of them have been appointed in 2023. I can submit that data also.
We have been there for 15 years.
And before your Lordships, there are teachers there are some contractual teachers who are before your Lordships, and there are also persons who have sat for the exams. There are about 14,000
No,
people
we are
who
now
have sat for
concerned
the
with the
exams.
contractual teachers.
Yes. Some
You are
of them
saying-
sat for the exam also, already.
If you see the third paragraph after that, Manoj,
So there are now,
Paragraph after that.
let all of this be completed.
Further, in case of a person who was already working and teaching.
Consider age relaxation in appropriate cases
I-
for the purpose which follows in the next paragraph. Let all of this be completed within a period of 12 weeks from today, which will include the 3 weeks for the sanctioned posts which have to be identified.
So-
We make it absolutely clear that the benefits of pay scale will only be prospective, not retrospective. They will be appointed against the sanctioned post
Yes.
and shall be given the pay scale which is to be given on that post only after screening. Just for a minute, if you see the previous page, page 11, what your lordships are doing on that day you have recorded, under these circumstances, the following orders are being passed. 1, 2, 3. Just see 3. Let the selection and appointment be made of qualified / competent / eligible teachers. So you have used these words interchangeably, Manoj.
No.
So giving them an idea that look, eligible, competent, whatever it is, the screening committee will take a look and tell us these people have been working 15, 20 years. Just decide that if they have the RCI qualification, which is mandatory, and one additional step which they themselves have imported, we have no problem with, is checking if that RCI number is active. They have verified that. There are 1400 of us who are active. We have been teaching. We just have to be appointed and given the pay scale prospectively. The problem now is they've inserted this examination requirement, which was no part of it. It made it clear and time bound within 12 weeks. Why? Because there is no other requirement. Just to verify this. One by one, each person you have to verify.
Lordship.
But Mr. Gopal, if you
Yes.
come to page 13,
Yes, Manoj.
competent / eligible.
Yes.
That is one aspect.
Yes.
And qualified to teach.
Correct.
May I complete?
Qualified would mean the RCI qualification,
Yes.
Yes.
which the code
That
mentions in the immediately following line,
Correct. Correct.
right? But this competent.
It may not be only that, to be fair, Manoj.
Huh?
Against myself, it may not only be that. There will be an educational qualification which is required for primary and for secondary. Under the rules, we have to be either a B.Ed or a D.Ed, whatever else it is. Additionally, we have to have a TET qualification. All of these are the eligibility requirements. We have cleared all of this. We have cleared all of this. Plus,
So may I just say, my lord,
Plus
if
we have the
exams were to
RCI
be held for
certification.
every state, then every state would be holding exams, my lords. That would be overriding the
I had a
lordship's order.
suggestion to make.
yes.
In terms with your lordship's order,
No, we have not passed it.
may I make a
Maybe a
suggestion
few have.
that the Delhi government on instructions, may I make a suggestion? Lordship, we may request these contractual teachers, whoever have not already sat the exam, to sit the exam, and whoever qualifies in the minimum qualifying criteria, which is 40%, can be placed before the screening committee in terms with your lordship's order. And depending on how many years they have served, they may be given 1 mark for each year of service, up to a maximum of 10
This will
marks. That
overcomplicate. Every state will.
That's why I was suggesting.
Wait.
That's why I was suggesting
Therefore, they
that
cannot
extra
use it
marks
on
may
the
be
same
given.
scale
Relaxation
as the others.
be given, ma'am.
Lordship,
Relaxation.
So age we are already giving.
Age
Additional
relaxation, but about the
points.
experience acquired.
Additional points for each year of service, that because they were appointed as a stopgap arrangement, each year of service, 1 mark may be given in addition. Screening committee will go through all the persons who pass the minimum qualifying criteria, because ultimately they have to be appointed on regular posts.
Age relaxation is
And
not for the exam, it's for the appointment.
my suggestion.
May I suggest something, my lords?
Because when you appoint, if your rules say you
1443, you have examined their cases.
Only
Who
ask.
is having the less number of years of experience? You said 23, other side says they have been there for 15, 20
Lordship,
years.
most of them have been appointed in 23. That breakup I can place before your lordships, if your lordship so desires. They have been appointed on various number of years. Maximum are of 2023.
May I just,
Give them
may I
extra marks.
suggest,
If I
my
may
lords?
just complete my suggestion, and I said in page 13 that the screening committee will examine the eligibility as well as the competence. So 1 year, for each year, 1 extra mark may be given to them, up to a maximum ceiling of 10. That will give them the added advantage of the years that they have already served. But at the same time, the screening committee will have an opportunity to test them on competence as well. In term, because your lordships, even in the 28th October 2021 order has emphasized the importance of the competence of the teachers.
Without any.
I'm sorry, ma'am?
How were you
Without
initially
any
appointed on contract?
As a
Was there
stop
any advertisement?
arrangement.
Without any public without any advertisement.
Through the back door.
Without
Let's say that way, my lord. Since Kyara Singh, your lordship said that those who came through the back door have to exit the same way.
Well, in fact, well, in 2022 and 23, well, regular appointment exercise was undertaken, initiated by the government, which is now being held up on account of these proceedings. Well, exam has been conducted pursuant to
there were advertisements and public notices on an annual basis over a period of time, to which each of these people responded, participated, and they were selected. But it was contractual, there's no doubt about that. And they were. Yeah.
The advertisement?
My lord, may I have, in my application, I have got.
Is there anything on record?
Yes, it is all right. It is in IA 22352325.
No.
In IA, which is they responded. At page 23, there is an advertisement in 2013.
only for 6 months. Then no.
Lordship,
Lord, may I come? The IA, and the notice was to be given, they have not responded to that. I have given that advertisement.
Will cover up the entirety of the remaining period. Other states will take tomorrow at 3:30.
Tomorrow I have a-
Tomorrow at 3:30.
One small point of
Tomorrow I have a
that,
difficulty.
because if this
Just a
suggestion,
minute, because you are not available.
In fact, I'm out of station, so day after tomorrow I can claim this.
I said day after tomorrow. We'll take it up day after.
no, it's only because whatever issue comes in Delhi may apply to other states. Like if Ms. Bobde's suggestion is accepted, It may impact all the other states.
Just to add with this thing, the purpose of screening committee, we can tell you.
Our mind, because this has to be given some meaning.
Yes.
After all, we are interpreting an order of court.
Correct.
What the court had in mind while saying competent, oblique, eligible.
Oblique.
Now, other persons are being inducted in service
Yes.
after qualifying a test.
Yes.
You know, if there are persons who have been inducted only in 23 or 22,
Yes.
leave aside the 15, 20-year-old
Yes.
persons. For them, we can think separately. But those who have been appointed in 23, why should they not?
23 is as per an advertisement, Manoj. It's on record. That 23 advertisement is on record.
See what is the nature of competition that they face.
Your Lordship, what is it? Because
I have figures.
Delhi has sanctioned posts, Delhi is
First,
different.
double 23523, yes.
Come to page 23.
Since 2011, they have been annual basis. They
You have another copy?
Delhi is different because it's a sanctioned post, That's how Delhi is different.
33.
2011 they sanctioned post.
23.
Lordships, this is only
81, 20, 13.
18.
81,
Very well. 23.
Page 23, 81, 23. 52, the professional qualifications, advertisement.
You have this, Mr. Pope?
yes.
So after they applied, they must have gone through a process.
Yes, but they have been appointed only year on contract. They have gone, yes.
They must have gone through a process and admitted themselves.
no exams. I think.
This is not backdoor. I'm making it clear. This cannot be called backdoor.
They want to say side door.
Front door. It's absolute front door.
No.
You should have made it regular.
No exam.
What was the process that they had to undergo while being appointed on contract basis? Was there any examination? Was there any interview?
Wasn't, that's the,
Interview? You just simply obtained the applications and appointed them.
Lordship, I'll.
May not be so.
I'll-
Take appropriate
Yes,
instructions
but
on this.
I am absolutely sure that there were absolutely no exams held to check their
Plus class 10
competence.
12 marks,
What?
Only on that basis.
They've given the response.
Graduation, marks.
So we want a response from you on affidavit as to how these candidates were appointed on contract.
I am told only educational qualification was checked, 10th,
10th,
12th and graduation.
marks.
But I will put it on affidavit if your lordship so desires, and I have the figures. 608 people were appointed in 2023, most of them.
Out of 1400, 108.
96. And for 10 years they are teaching. This is an advertisement of 2013,
Lordship,
page 23.
lordship, 33 people were appointed in 2013, 608 were appointed in 2023. I have those
No,
figures.
you have 1443. What is the breakup?
Yes,
When have-
I have it. I'll place it on affidavit.
Please
if your
place
lordship.
it on affidavit.
I will put that also on affidavit.
If they have been appointed in 23, Mr. Gopal, only on the basis of their certificates, they may be required to qualify.
No, I'm just saying as a matter of principle, across not only Delhi, but across all these states, we don't know what the numbers are across states. So when your lordships are interpreting that, please don't interpret it on the basis of the facts of Delhi and one advertisement.
Children should not.
It will have to be applied looking at the number of children who need to be taught, the number of teachers who have been teaching, the number of years they've been teaching. When all these other people were not available to teach, there were people who were stepping up and doing a contractual job for them.
The private
That is
sector.
the process on this.
Lordship was given last time also notice.
Lordship, this is merely an.
So that we have a complete picture,
We'll do that.
right?
Your lordships,
And IE will also be allowed.
An order is required.
Application.
Your IA is for declaration of result.
Yes,
Please,
Lordship.
Now, this result declaration pertains to,
Manoj, 19/6/2025, Manoj, in the vacation, Manoj, there was this order passed which said, Manoj, that we expect.
no, this was in person to advertisement dated
In 2023,
2023.
2023.
Please, Manoj.
exam has been conducted by 975 posts.
And this is for sanction post.
Sanction post,
Sanctions.
regular appointment.
Regular appointment.
Why should we not vacate the order, Mr. Gopal?
the only reason was because the order of this court said that you first decide the number of sanction posts that you have, and then it will be filled up first by us who are in service. All of us who are contractual will be first filled up. Now, if you're going to fill it up and later wring your hands and tell me I don't have any vacancies, that's the only problem. If they're keeping it earmarked for me, I have no problem.
Delhi has sanction posts, Manoj. Delhi has.
No, Delhi has 4,313.
900.
Out of that, 2,542 are filled up.
Please, Manoj.
For
Vacancy is 1,771.
975, Manoj.
We are, to be fair,
2025, another exercise was undertaken to fill it by regular appointment in 2022 and 2023. exam has since been conducted.
That's prior to the order.
Declared. And because of that order.
Prior to the order. No, to be fair, I don't think the children should be affected by this. To be fair,
Ultimately,
let the appointments take place. There are 400 of us at a maximum, 400 of us. So, before this court. So, at least that 400, I don't want it later to be said, we don't have the vacancies for 400, because the court's order is to have us accommodated.
No,
But
what they
if there are
say is
people who have succeeded, they
945.
also need to.
How many of the contractual teachers have participated in the exam?
What they say is
Since madam,
945.
this exercise has been undertaking on regular basis.
They can
participated
tell
in
us.
earlier exercises also. They were
I'm
unsuccessful.
making a concession, I'm saying that let it go, I don't understand why the need for opposition.
Okay, let
There are
it-
400 of us,
Let the order go.
there are 400 of us who need to be protected. If Delhi has 5,000 vacancies, obviously the 400 can be protected, there shouldn't be a problem.
You know, there may be other candidates similarly situated like you.
Maximum will be 14,
Nowadays,
maximum will be 1400, maximum is 1400, that's their
only
figure.
1771 are vacant now.
So that's a problem.
Only 1771.
What they
That's
say
the
is
problem.
out of
That's the problem.
1700 odd, they have conducted examination for 945.
Out of
The
1700.
SLP arises out of a petition for 275 candidates.
No, but now it's an all India thing.
275 candidates.
Okay, may I just give the
sent to
figures?
CAT and said, please hold back at least 275 posts. Now it can't expand.
Deputy Secretary का order है.
Of stay, because in my humble submission there has never been a stay, your lordship. If your lordships could look at the order dated
Let us for the time being forget that there is no stay. What we are trying to do is 1771 are vacant.
Yes.
There are about 1440 contractual
1443 who have RCI active.
RCI, right?
Of which 344 are before you.
We don't want that the existence of these students should be happening.
Correct.
We now grant liberty to the Delhi government
Yes.
to declare the results
Yes.
and to make appointment to 500 posts according to merit.
Very good.
Let the students not suffer.
Yes.
This will be a continuous process.
Yes.
Once you file your affidavit, thereafter, we shall go.
That's fair.
Those who are in order of merit within 1 to 500,
Manoj,
Go ahead.
955 minus 275 comes to nearly 600 posts.
let it be 500 for the person. Let it be 500.
Lordship, just one little house in order. Lordship, an order dated 23/9 issued notice on my application. That has been written on 23, 223523 of 23. It should be 25. That's the one house in order.
Which one, which order?
Lordship, my application in an order dated 23/9/25.
23/9/25.
Order.
Just
Lordship issued notice.
Para 19.
Micah's also mentioned it. Issued notice on IA 23523 of 23.
so many orders.
Shri Ram, sorry.
It's very difficult. हर एक में अलग अलग फ्लैग लगा के ना ऑर्डर. And please make one compilation without the appearances.
That's
I have annexed those
that
orders.
will make I use in my office. Just put all the operative portions alone
23rd
in one.
September 25, which
Para
page?
9.
Para
Para
19.
19. Issue notice.
Para 19.
Issue notice on IA. That is their IA. That my IA which I just read.
Issue notice on your IA.
It is 23, it has been written, it is 25. If their order had passed an order where the affidavit has to be filed by a person by order dated, that not person below the rank of deputy secretary. The present affidavit has been filed by some deputy director. So the next affidavit which they want to file, please let them file it.
This is affidavit filed by whom?
Deputy director. Inclusive education, director of education.
But is he of the same rank?
No. My instructions are no. He is not a deputy secretary rank.
No.
He is a deputy director of the Directorate of Education.
There are,
And Lordship's last order does not mention the designation.
the earlier order said, earlier order said.
Sir,
15th July order said.
Madam Bobde represents
I leave it there.
the government of National Capital Territory of Delhi. An affidavit has been filed on its behalf, which has been referred to in the course of hearing. It has been suggested on behalf of the Delhi government, having regard to the order dated
3rd September.
7th March 2025, that the contractual teachers numbering a little in excess of 1400 may be subjected to a qualifying test to assess whether they are competent to teach the specially able children. Such proposal has been met with vociferous opposition by learned senior counsel appearing on behalf of the contractual teachers. We require the Delhi government to file a further affidavit indicating therein the mode and manner of appointment of these contractual teachers, particularly as to whether a fair and transparent process of selection was adhered to while making such contractual appointments. Let such affidavit be filed by Friday. We'll consider it next Tuesday, by Friday.
Worship may give us 14 days if possible.
They can give the details of the advertisements also. I think that will help the court. थोड़ा बढ़ा दीजिए next Friday week. Full particulars of the advertisements issued right from 2013 shall be made part of the affidavit. The affidavit shall also indicate as to how many of the contractual teachers, how many of the 1400 plus contractual teachers have been working. The duration of the service rendered by these contractual teachers shall also be indicated in the affidavit. Stop. We permit the Delhi government to announce the results of selection pursuant to the advertisement dated
Advertisements.
dated so and so.
And we'll just give it.
However, not more than 500 teachers from the merit list, from the list in order of merit, shall be appointed without obtaining the leave of the court. This direction is made having regard to the interests of the specially able children. So far as the remaining vacancies are concerned, we propose to pass appropriate order after perusing the affidavit to be filed by the Delhi government in terms of this order. इसका डेट दे दीजिए 2 weeks since. Delhi government matter will be considered on today is 28. We'll consider Delhi matter on 11th. Right? So far as
UP is day after.
UP